Hey there, everyone. Good morning. Good morning from Matsuyama, and I hope you guys are doing okay. Once again, thank you. Another Saturday, and it's time for the alternative shows, and I'm so glad and I appreciate that you guys are here and for these shows, and thank you very much. All right, so hope that everyone is doing okay, and I can see the Crease 2008. Good morning. Good morning from Matsuyama. Malawala is here. Hello. Oh, I'm doing great. Thank you very much. Beautiful weather. It's a little, hazy, but it's, fine. I really like that the weather, springtime. It's not too hot, it's not too cold. And I actually really enjoy that this mild weather. Hey, Stephen Ho, good to see you again. Thank you. I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. And I can see the toy fan. Thank you once again. And Greg Maystain. Oh, twisted your ankle. Oh, are you okay? All right. Sorry to hear that. All right. So take care. Okay. You don't want to twist out your ankle. Well, recently, I one of my friend dislocated some of his bones, and that sounds so hurting. And so I wish him well, but I hope that you get very well very soon, Greg. Okay. All right, and also I can see. Let me just go back. Andrew 711 is here too. Good to see you again. How are you doing? Hope you're doing okay. All right. Thank you. Hi there. All right. So another Saturday, and then well, you're looking down the Matsuyama area, downtown area. All right. So before we start that shows, and then just quick updates about that. My activities. Okay. So as we don't. This is a CS Toys. Okay, of course. But I run an office called the Office Seike. Okay. So CSTOYS International is one part of that, activity of the Office Seike overall, right? So, I have the different, occupations, I guess. I do teach English at the agriculture college, and I, do that, I manage that, shop. Actually, I'm a Shopify partner, so I do that, kind of, creating a website for the my clients. Not too many, because I don't want to get too busy. Okay, so yeah, I really enjoyed it, and also one part of that, my important part of my work is that promoting the overseas agricultural training program. I'm sure you guys have heard that from my channel, that we've been doing that time to time, like brief sessions promoting the special studying abroad programs for the young Japanese farmers and Japanese students. And these last 2 days, I work very closely with the these students and some the old boys, old girls who have done that in those training programs before, just like myself. Okay, so when you look down at this downtown area, you can see kind of a dome roof on the left side, the building. Kind of, you can see that kind of gray concrete buildings that has that almost like astronomy domes or something. Okay, I think that that building is the Ehime Prefectural office. That's a central office, should I say? Okay, and I was there yesterday. And for the agricultural training program related, all right. And so, but this time, not for the Japanese students, but this time I was with the Filipino students, trainees, young farmers, just arrived yesterday. And so I was so happy and to talk to them. And so here's the one of the couple pictures. Okay, I'd like to share with you. All right, and so 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right, so these are the 3 students and trainees just arrived there yesterday for the very first time in Matsuyama, and they're gonna have the 10 months agricultural trainings. Working at they will be separated to the start living with the Japanese host farmers. These Japanese host farmers, including that the guy behind me is that Mr. Tamura Ryugo, and he's also an ex-trainee who studied abroad in the United States. So he's going to he's got accepting one of the students there, and then there are 2 more host farmers who has done that similar training in like other countries. So this is something, one part of that my I don't get much pay for this one. Okay, but it's not about the money. this is, I think, something that I truly enjoy, promoting this training program, not just only for the overseas, I mean, not from the Japan, not only from Japan, but from other countries. So especially, ASEAN countries like Indonesia, Thailand, and then Philippines. Sometimes we had Malaysia, we don't get choose, okay? So this is a kind of part of the programs that we do. But last year, we had the agriculture training students from Thai. But this year, the Philippines, okay? And so I really enjoyed talking to these young, Filipino ambitious farmers. And I really enjoy talking to them, though. So here's a couple more pictures of them, and then we made a kind of official visit to the Ehime Prefecture office, and then you can see this is the very kind of formal, very formal picture that you're going to see here. Okay, so this was the inside of the building, and then. Well, I'm pretty sure that these young farmers were very nervous, but I was there to translate and with the talking, and then this is just the first time for them to be in Ehime and then Matsuyama, and then it's a start day of their training. So we arranged the first meeting with the prefectural government. Officers. So one of the, these you can see 3 people there from the agricultural department, and then they so welcomed them, these young farmers, and then I translated their conversations, and then we were pretty much impressed with these young farmers, very ambitious, hoping that they're learning so much about the technologies. Agricultural related technologies here in Japan and at their hands, and on hands, and then take it back that all the knowledge and experiences, expertise, going to use them when they go back to their country, the Philippines. So this is a kind of part of that, something I truly enjoy. And not just only the toys, as I always say, okay? CS Toys, but not just only toys. I really do hope that, our activities, through the toys, of course, okay? But not just only the toys, but through that, those international interactions, sending students, and this, having the students from the other countries, and probably having you guys, here in Matsuyama, is a very important part of that. I truly believe that the future is in between these kind of activities, and I truly appreciate you guys are here for us, and enjoying that talk with about the toy and tokusatsu, and that's very important, I think. So. Just wants to share that, my experience yesterday. So, looking down at Matsuyama once again, and then, hope you're gonna enjoy today's shows, okay? So, thank you very much, and Marabarazum, thank you very much. 40 years on, and Mr. S has gone from the participating in the programs to helping out with it. Yes, that's what I do. Just could not believe that. I cannot believe that in already 40 years. Jeez. Since I came back from, that was 1986. So yes, it's indeed 40 years, right? So wow, okay. And then I've been teaching at the agriculture college like 20 years. Jeez. Okay. So it's. Yeah, students to master, all right? Eric, hey, good to see you again. Welcome to the shows once again. I can see Jared. Hello there. Welcome. Yeah, Did you see that? Those students are just really intimidating. Yeah, I can see that. I felt so. I was there to just make them more comfortable and welcoming. I mean, here, because I know how they feel. I was there. I was in their shoes 40 years ago. Okay, so yeah, because something that I can just do it because I experienced it. I experienced it a long time ago, and then I met a wonderful, wonderful people in the United States, not just only in the United States or the other countries as well, and just I have so much learned from them, and so here we are. Mr. S, a second job translator. Well, I don't get paid too much, but I don't get paid too much. But yeah, well, you can say that, just a little bit translator, I guess. Just notice that the students' suits are all the same. Dark blue suits, red tie, such. Did they go to the same suit store? That's a good question. Okay. Most of all, but probably they have the, of course, they are from the same country. Okay. Maybe they're from all of those suits are same store. All right. But, yeah, I mean, as a kind of international protocol. Okay. And for the, they are here not just for the tourist. As a tourist, okay, they are here for the students, and they knew that they're going to meet many officials, and and then also a local people as well. So it is very important for them to wear the suits, and then believe it or not, I was wearing a suit when I went to the United States. At the time, almost 100 Japanese guy wearing, ties and dark blue suits and everything. That was very important for us to wear the suits. And then it helps. It helped. Okay? I'm pretty sure you guys have the suits, right? Right? And then occasionally, depending on the situations, on occasions, you wear. And that's what they do. Yeah. But you know what? After 2 years, they spent studying in the United States. When we came back to Japan, our all the suits is gone. Okay, I noticed that my friends, hundreds of them, has all the different clothing. Some of the cowboys, they wear the cowboy hats, big buckles. Not the Haitian belt, but the huge cowboy buckles right here, and then the cowboy boots. And so I was not like that, but more like a Californian style, I guess. I remember that. So when we left Japan for the United States, and then everyone was suits, 2 years after, we came back to Japan, all the different colors and all the different way of thinking, and then all the different, should I say, costumes? I know one gentleman still wear that Western hat. I mean, the cowboy hats here in Ehime. He's so proud of that, wearing that. His icon. So everybody knows that he is who he is because he's wearing a cowboy hat. You don't see the people wearing a cowboy hat here in Matsuyama. And he, my friend, he is very proud of it because people recognize him. That's a good way of the marketing too, I guess. Yes. Yeah, could be from the same school, assuming that it's their uniform. It is. Yeah, it could be. Yeah. Is that Starlight? Extremely good to see you again. Okay, my suit is a dark green one with the rather fetching waistcoat sleeves. Waistcoat underneath, I believe. Okay, yeah, depending on the style. Yeah, I think everyone has some way, should have those suits, at least one suit. so we can just do all the kind of public appearances. Well, not too much for today, I guess. Okay. So anyway, that's my last 2 days. I was with the Filipino students, and that was great. I wish them uh, success and learn so much from here. And also, I talked to the Japanese students and maybe 60 of the students from the different schools, talking about the overseas studying program, and that was very successful. I would say that. Okay. So that was being kind of experience that I had. And how about yourself? Okay, how are you spending your every day? All right. So do let us know. Well, what was your days like? Okay, especially with the toy. Okay. So speaking of the toys, and then well, let me just take you to the today's toy. Here we go. Here we are. Now these are the toys for this weekend. Not too many, I was kind of busy, yeah, as you say, as I experienced that. So it was kind of rather busy week, and so I really didn't have a chance to do the toy hunting, this time, or the auction, toy auction either. So I would take that at a time in the next week, and so I probably can do that, toy hunting a little bit more. So will be a good week next week. I can hear the crow is talking. Okay. Yeah, that's from the microphones from the live cameras. Okay. So anyway, not anymore. All right. Very cool assortment today. Yeah. And isn't it? It's kind of mixed one, but yeah, I think that's some interesting toy that I found I encountered, should I say. Okay. I can see the Don Brothers, of course. Yes, yes. Citizen Review, hello there. Good morning. How are you doing? Okay. Mala. And as the doctor once said in Dr. Fu, Stetson, cowboy hats are cool. Stetson, really? Is that how you guys call it? How they call Stetson, cowboy hats? Yeah, they are very cool. I remember I used to have one when I was small. Not so well. Okay. I don't think I have that one anymore. Okay. Anyway. So this is a review. Thank you very much. Okay. I'll be careful with the demo tray. Yeah, this is something, I kind of interested in one. I found the box one, the toy from the 2007. And this is a Toys R Us exclusive. Toys R Us exclusive. And so, yeah, very interested in it. This is actually the gold color one. I don't think we had it before. No, I don't think so. Because it's with the Toys R Us exclusive. Okay, so we will take a look at that. We definitely going to do the demonstrations. And also, let me just take that on my camera. Hold that. Okay, so starting from here, we have the very interesting raised buckles. Okay, there was a boxed one, and also this one was loose. Okay, so but I thought that the loose one might be a better. Okay, so I got that. Oh, Jamato, I think Jamato raised buckle. Correct me if I'm wrong, okay? Yeah, this is something that, Jamato, Kaijin, the monster, were using this one. And also, you can see all that, rider related, Geats, Kamen Rider Geats related, and then rider ID cores and raised buckles. And I can see some small one here. Yeah, this is the Kyoryuja, ne? Kyoryuja Sentai Ring. They came together. I found it just one. So we will do that kind of, all the demonstrations. And I'm interested in this one too. Okay. Oh, look at him. Okay. All that he accomplished that all the tokusatsu fan dream. Okay. He started out a tokusatsu fan and he became a Kamen Rider. Well, we didn't see that his actual Kamen Rider forms, but he was there and we enjoyed it. So we're going to do that, we're going to open it and then take a look at inside, okay? And a regular, just, extra, cube octopus here, Onitaijin here. But we will do that in our best for the demonstrations. Okay, and then what is that? Is that a DenLiner made of the pure gold? That's what I heard. That's what I heard. Okay, see, I heard that the price of the gold is going up these days. Thanks to someone. Okay, but well, that's why I purchased that. The pure gold. Plastic? I don't believe that this is a plastic, but it looks like a gold, right? Okay. Yamato Strike is here. Yes. And Slytherin, thank you. Gold plastic, if the formula wasn't changed from the 90s, it will have a gold plastic syndrome, which makes it what? Makes it brittle. I remember a Transformer Turbo Master from Europe having that problem. Okay. All right. So we don't know at this point, but we will find out. Okay. Yeah, I hope that the color has changed though. Okay. It will have gold plastic syndrome, which makes it brittle. I remember the Transformer Turbo Master from Europe having that problem. Okay, we will see about that. Okay. Tom, yes, Tom Constantine on Toku Toy Packaging, fulfilling a dream for sure. Yep, and he's here. So, yeah, the demonstration will be for him too. I personally met Tomu in Tokyo. That was before he became that tokusatsu actors. Yeah, and that was amazing. I mean, I talked to him. And we enjoy that in a moment. And yeah. So, let's go. All right. So, one moment. I'll come back with the demonstrations. And let me start with the Yamato lace buckle. Okay. I'm very interested in. And also, other related, Geats related items. We go there here too. The Kamen Rider Core ID set 02. Okay. And then go to the DenLiner Goka. All right. Okay, so 1 second, and I'll come back in about 5 minutes. Let me just get ready for that. All right, I'll come back. Thank you.